Raul Asencio. Who is this guy? You probably wondering who is this guy. So, we made a previous video about a year ago about Raul Asencio. And to be honest, if you are a Real Madrid fan and you are kept up to date with Castilla, everything that's going on in La Fabrica, you would know him by now. And I was surprised actually seeing many Madrid fans not know who he is. Maybe they just watch the first team and maybe they just don't know anything about the academy. And listen, I'm not one to mention who's a Madrid fan, who's not a Madrid fan, because I did miss the game. I missed the Real Madrid 4-0 against Osasuna. Am I happy about it? I mean, sure, because I missed out on it for a very good reason. But seeing that scoreline, seeing that that is one of Real Madrid's best matches of the season, most goals scored in a match for Real Madrid in this very season, and to do it against Osasuna, who beat Barcelona not too long ago. So this is a massive step for the team, and we can go on and on. Vinny did well, Bellingham did well, Mbappe was trash, but one of the big headlines that came out of that match was the injuries. One to Rodrigo, one to Lucas Vazquez, and an ACL injury to iamryanlittle. And this truly, it's sad to see. And it's sad to see because we've seen Militao go through the worst of adversities ever. We saw him go through an ACL injury in 2023. We saw him come back in 2024, pick up his form again, get some injury problems. Ancelotti still plays the guy. And now, we are where we are. He has an ACL injury and his season is over. We look to 2025 for his return, and I hope he comes back as fast as he can, because this news sucks for both Real Madrid, the fans, and for Militao as a player, because 2 years of his football career have been taken away from him. And now with injuries to Aurelien Tchouameni, iamryanlittle, Lucas Vazquez, Alaba, Vallejo, I don't even know if he is even an option at this point. Ancelotti doesn't use him. We now look into the academy. So when we look at Asencio, he is one of 4 defenders we can talk about. The main centre back I would personally choose from the academy is Jacobo Ramon. I would choose him because he is better than Asencio, better than Martinez, better than Marvel. The second best option would be Johan Martinez, who unfortunately 16 years of age picked up an ACL injury just when he was going to make it into the first team. My third option would be Asencio, and my fourth option would be Marvel. And now, due to the injuries of Jacobo Ramon and Johan Martinez, Asencio is our only option. And my goodness, did this guy impress. He was so good. Well, yes, I didn't watch the match, but I did watch his cameo appearance. I watched his highlights. My word, he should be starting the next match after the international break. We should use him. He played with so much heart, so much determination, great ball playing. His ball playing is so amazing. And that's what led to Jude Bellingham's goal, in which Asencio puts in one beautiful ball. Just a straight up sensational ball to Jude Bellingham, and Bellingham scores his first goal of the season. And let me tell you, I'm proud of this guy. I'm proud of him. He's 21 years of age. I'm just so proud of him. Although, I did promise to myself I would never make a video about this guy ever again. And this is not to talk negatively about him, but when I made a video about him in December, there were kind of some allegations going around, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. He has not been found guilty of anything, so we are not gonna go heavy into these type of things. But here we are now. He's playing for the team, so I'm going to speak about his fantastic performance. But one thing that I have been noticing for almost a year now, this year is almost done, since the beginning of this year, Asencio has been one of Ancelotti's more liked players, is the way I can say it. Because Ancelotti has been using this guy for training for multiple months. And even in pre-season, I never knew what Ancelotti saw in this guy. I did not see anything good from Asencio in pre-season. He played, I believe, 1 match or 2 matches. No, he played 2 matches. He played one against AC Milan, one against Chelsea. And to be honest with you, his AC Milan performance was poor. It was poor, losing the ball a lot, and his defending was also poor. Johan Martinez was carrying him when they were centre-back duo. And now look where we are now. We are in a position where he could become a starter now. And I know about the rumors of Sergio Ramos possibly returning. Now I've heard from news reports that Sergio Ramos coming to Real Madrid is a no-go. It's not going to happen. No matter what happens, he will not be joining this club. And I kind of hate it, but I also like it in a way, because it gives the academy an opportunity. But personally, having Sergio Ramos there to just lead this team, even in the locker room, even if he's just being on the bench, just having his presence there would be great. But I also understand they gave him a farewell. It would make zero sense to bring him back now, and that's just that. But honestly, this is just my opinion, and I know many people think the same. You leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about 70 plus games in a season? What do you think about international break matches as well? Because I think this is ruining football. We're seeing Carvalho with an ACL injury, Militao ACL injury, Rodri ACL injury. So many top dogs, so many top stars are getting injured. And not just regular injuries, ACL injuries. I think there are one of two options. It's either you give them a pay rise or you lessen the games. And I will go with lessening the games. Because sure, watching so many matches is fun, but not at the expense of the players, because the players are the most important thing. I don't want to see everyone injured and we are forced to watch youngsters play here. You know, we don't want to see that. And with FIFA Club World Cup just released a statement in which each club that are participating in the tournament, which happens in June of 2025, each club would have to play first team players and starters in particular. And I think this is nonsense. I think this is you destroying football. You greedy, you care too much about money that you don't even care about the players. And listen, honestly, I think this is the perfect time to even mention the Champions League. With them adding extra matches, I think it's pointless. I think you could have just stayed with the group stages. This league format is terrible, because we are seeing Manchester City, even Manchester City, in a terrible position, losing back-to-back games, losing a player in almost every single game. They are forced to play youngsters. Real Madrid are also in that same position. We even seeing Robert Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal both got injured in this week. So I think there are a lot of things to sort out in this football world. And it leaves me with this quote: if it's not broken, don't fix it. These guys have been fixing things that did not need to be fixed, and they've in turn made it 10 times worse. But seriously, leave your thoughts in the comments. I truly love to hear what you guys have to say. But up here's a new video. If you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.